Is it really worth giving up your weekends, your hobbies, and freedom just to squeeze out an extra 5% of muscle? Welcome to another video. If you are new to the channel, I used to be a really skinny guy all throughout high school, and I was able to transform though and build my dream physique. But throughout my journey, I was overwhelmed and confused, and it took a lot of trial and error. Now my mission is just to help everyday lifters get jacked by cutting through all the abundance of information and the noise in the fitness industry, essentially just simplifying fitness and nutrition. I give away all my secrets for free here on my channel. So if your goal is to get jacked, consider hitting that subscribe button. And in today's video, I wanted to ask you, do you really want to make maximum gains? The fitness industry is always talking about more, and more, and just maximizing. What is the most volume you should do? What is the max days you should train? What is the max sets and reps you should do to grow? But most people are overlooking the most important part of this question, and that's what we're going to be discussing. I make it super clear in nearly every video that I couldn't care less about stepping on a bodybuilding stage or letting the gym consume my life. I train to be strong, fit, and healthy for everyday life. I truly believe you can get the majority of your gains just training 3 to 4 days a week and not using any super complicated or advanced techniques. And you might be thinking, isn't 3 days too little? Not if you train with intensity, you pick the right lifts, you have the correct structure, and actually progress. 3 hard sessions are gonna beat 6 to 7 half-assed ones every single time. The next question you might have is, don't I need to weigh every gram of food? Maybe when you're brand new and you're learning how to track, but you don't need to be perfect to build muscle. As long as you consistently eat enough protein and stay around your calorie target, you'll grow without living on a food scale or some app. And then, won't I grow faster if I train 6 to 7 days? Maybe for a short burst, but the volume is going to catch up to you and you'll fail to recover. And this is going to lead to burnout and potential injury. It's not if you can train 6 to 7 days a week, it's can you actually recover from it? Because most of us can show up to the gym every single day, but do you have the lifestyle and the ability to actually recover from all that training? When I talk about 3 to 4 day a week training actually working, it assumes you're doing these things. You're training with intensity. You're picking the right exercises. You're executing with proper form. You're progressively overloading most, if not all, of your workouts. You're tracking your progress. You're tracking your nutrition, your recovery, and ultimately just staying consistent. Basically, it's having a legit plan that's actually proven, and you're not just winging it and showing up to the gym doing random things. And this is exactly what I teach in my A to J program, and they're the fundamentals you should be focusing on. So if the fundamentals already give you the majority of your gains, what does maximizing really look like? It isn't just doing a couple extra movements and a couple extra sets. It's a lifestyle built around squeezing out every ounce of progress. You're going to obsess over your sleep, so you're going to track your sleep score, your HRV, and if the numbers aren't perfect, you're going to make serious adjustments because sleep is one of the most important things. Food is weighed down to the exact gram, and your carbs are timed before and after your training. Your protein is split evenly across meals. You're taking food everywhere, or you're worrying about how you're going to get your meals in everywhere you go, basically just obsessing over, nutrition and what am I going to eat? Did I get enough protein? Did I get the right amount of carbs? And then your training is going to ramp up from 3 to 4 days like I promote to maybe 6 or 7 days a week. And then sometimes people are doing 2 a days. So you're hitting every angle, you're hitting every isolation movement, every weak point. And outside of the gym, everything gets filtered through this obsession. So maybe you're like me and you like to skateboard or surf, or maybe you're into mountain biking, or maybe you just play some basketball on the weekends. When you're wanting to maximize your gains and kind of live like a bodybuilder, you're going to stop doing those things because they might mess up your leg day or your chest day tomorrow. And then taking a trip away with friends, you're only going to do that if there's a gym close by and you can control your meals. That's what maximizing looks like. It might give you a few extra percent more of gains, but it eats away at your freedom and your quality of life. And I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. If that's the life you want and it's your dream, then go for it. It's like if you wanna be a bodybuilder and that's what you feel like you're destined to do, then go for it. But for me and my channel, my goals are so much different. I still track and take it seriously, but it's simple. I focus on getting 3 intense short sessions a week where I go all in and train hard. I start with heavy compound lifts that I actually progress over time instead of doing something random. And then I choose accessories to build a balanced, jacked, and aesthetic physique. I eat real whole food and do my best to avoid anything processed and anything that is junk and filled with artificial flavors and dyes and sweeteners. And there's no need to weigh every gram when you eat like this or obsess over timing. I just track what actually matters: my lifts, my nutrition, my recovery, and I do it in a way that fits my life. I get outside and get my steps in. I try to get sunlight, and for more activity, I might go surfing or skateboarding, like I said earlier in the video. My method works because it's simple enough to repeat for years and is sustainable. Most people don't really want to maximize. Like, they say they do, and they think they do because the industry glorifies it, but what they actually want is just to look great, be strong, and still have a life outside of the gym. And that's exactly what I teach here on my Average to Jack channel. And if you want to learn more about my workout programs as well as my private lifting community, then check out the link below this video or in the top pinned comment. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.